Hi, it is Invader Coda, and I'm here in the Astra Lab. The things I want to test today is W engines and stat bonuses for Astra. Obviously, Bashful Demon, best one that she can have that's not her signature light cone. That's gonna be the standard. That's gonna be the control, I guess you want to call it when it comes to experiments. And I'm gonna compare it to Slice of Life or Slice of Time. I think it's Slice of Time. And I'm gonna compare it to the Vault. If those don't take a long time, I might also throw in a Weeping Cradle test. And then I want to test her energy generation in my signature Astra Yao team with Yanagi and Harumasa and see how much energy regen can I take away from her. That's what I'm really interested in testing because those are the things that have been interesting to me. So let's get to the lab. This is the base damage numbers with Bashful Demon, with the energy regen set. So we've got Astra's stats here. This is with Bashful Demon. This is with the so-called best in slot free-to-plays. This is the equipment that she's using. This is with the Bashful Demon. Okay, here we go. All right, so boom.
Target practice.
And just we gotta get 4 of these in. $31K. That's the most damage I saw with Harumasa.
Be gentle with the patient, would you?
1, 2. 1, 2, 3. I think I saw 34K there. Yeah, 41K is the most damage I saw on that so far. But 31K seems to be baseline. 31K baseline. I saw like a 43K there, but 31K seems to be the max there. We see that Astra got 1900 decibels. 1900 decibels. This is gonna be the thing that I'm testing the most with Slice of Time. How fast can I get her ult up? Switch her to the Vault, and then we're gonna make sure we get full buff. So 4 quick assists between Yanagi and Harumasa, and then Harumasa come in for the big Dickaroonie energy and damage. So hit with this, bam. Hit with that. Okay, there we go. All right, still seeing 31, but then it goes straight down to 27 right away. Kind of figured. Okay. All right, keep going with this, just to see. 30K, okay. $31K, and then it goes way down. Okay. Yeah, it looks like the Vault definitely not better. Definitely not better. The fact that she's just not hitting enough times to keep that buff, that damage buff up. Significantly lower, seeing a lot lower damage in the teens, yeah. We're gonna actually try Weeping Cradle first, before I do Slice of Time. We hit with this, bam, boom, 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 boom. Hit with that, hit one, get that switch attacks, okay, cool. We got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that doesn't last. It doesn't last a long time, and you'd have to switch a lot more, which runs so much energy on Astra that I just don't think that's worth it. But we'll keep going. We'll see if this. Boom.
Be gentle with the patient, would you?
1, 2, 3. The thing is, the initial attacks though are popping.
Target practice.
They are doing more damage, it seems. Like, I saw like a 47k one in there.
Combat isn't my thing. Full of openings.
1, 2. But then the damage drop off is rough. 1, 2. Yeah, I mean, it's comparable. Weeping Cradle gives it a run for its money, but I just still don't think it's. I still think Bashful Demon takes it. It had like it had a higher ceiling, but when it drops off hard. Well, now time to try Slice of Time. We'll see how many rotations it's gonna take for Astra to get her ult up. I just want to see if I could get her ult really quickly, because we saw like in a 4 rotation she got like 1900, about a little over half of her ult. Boom. We'll just hit with that because I want to. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, damn it. I fucked that up. That's fine. I mean... Well, I mean, it wasn't that bad when it came to damage. But like, she's not really getting her, oh, I fucked that rotation up anyways. I feel like I'm not like getting her ult that much faster.
Full of openings.
Like, am I really getting her ult that much faster? Not really.
Break away in one hit. Target practice.
She got her ult now. Took about as long as it took to corrupt it. But what's funny is that the damage numbers actually seemed decent. Seemed better than the vault, weirdly enough. We figured out what we already knew. Bashful Demon is pretty much best in slot. It's going to give you the most consistent damage numbers. Slice of Time, as much as I was hoping that it was going to have like a good effect on her ult and decibel generation, it seemingly does not. It does not. Nicole's W Engine, the Vault, and Weeping Cradle also needs.
Is the concert starting?
Weeping Cradle, higher damage ceiling, but a lot less uptime. You have to swap more, which means she's gonna need more energy, which I think in some teams that might actually not be so bad, because there are teams out there that are gonna swap a lot, but she's gonna run out of energy real quick in those teams. So
Need something?
You have Is the
I,
concert starting?
I would say Bashful Demon all the way. Now we're testing some energy regen stuff. Base stats, here we go, 3200, energy regen, blah, 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 blah. We got them.
Is the
Energy
concert
regen is at
starting?
2.8. Start with full energy. Everybody got full energy. Turn it off. Alright, here we go. That way it starts, everybody starts at the same.
Good. Good.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Why did I not get any of? Oh, that took. That's fine. I shocked it too quick. That's why. Boom, boom, boom. Haramasa is the one that needs energy. All right, she's down. She's finally down to 2 stacks. And then she went back up to 3.
Resistance is
Target practice.
I should have just hit him with that. 1, 2, 3. Hit him because I want to.
Don't complicate things, Asaba.
I know I'm fucked up everything, but it's fine. She's just not running out of energy. It's fine. She really is not on.
Waste of time.
Full of opening.
Okay. Alright, she's really just never running out of energy. Okay. Instead of putting her on energy regen, which this one stayed, this one that changed. And then we're gonna do hormone punk, just to get her attack back up. So now she's got 2-piece hormone punk instead of 2-piece energy, the energy set. Her energy regen, her attack goes way up, which kind of nice. But her energy regen goes down to 2.49, so 2.5. So 0.3 less energy regen. Let's see how much that's actually going to affect things here. There we go.
Target practice.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
Waste of time.
1.
Break away in one hit.
She already lost a stack, which didn't really happen ever before. So that energy regen is actually doing something.
Surrender.
Full of opening.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
In pursuit.
But honestly, I'm still keeping up the stacks. One, 2, 3. We're just gonna do a full rotation. 1, 2, 3. Still at 3 stacks. Yeah, it seems like I could probably go away from that energy regen and we'd be fine. Like, I'm not losing stacks fast enough, especially in this team. Maybe if I was on a team that's swapping faster, so let's swap fast and see like how much I'm going. 1, 2, 3. I think in just this team in general, it's not. It's not affecting it as much. I mean, in the middle of battle, that extra bit of energy probably could help, but also at the same time, with that team and with most teams that you're using her for, you should be not swapping that fast. I mean, there's gonna be teams that are. There's gonna be people that are, and that's gonna happen. But honestly, I think it's fine to have the hormone punk. The next question is, what if I ran her with anomaly mastery? Ooh, her energy regen goes down significantly, though. I don't know if the anomaly mastery is going to really help. Like, this would be maybe good for the Jujuan teams, but this is the team we're testing it with.
Go ask my colleagues.
Da, 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 da. She's already lost one stack. She's gained it back. One, two, three. One, two, three. All right, she's not at max stacks. She's definitely not gaining energy at all. She's already down to 2 stacks. Okay. 3.
Waste of time.
Target practice.
She's already down to 1 stack. Okay. Again, I might have played this a little bit quicker, but she's definitely hurting for that energy.
Initiate combined assault.
I didn't mean to have that enabled. And now she's completely out of stacks. Yeah, it's really not worth it to not, like, unless you really are struggling to get her to her attack threshold for her buff. I really don't see the point in running anything but energy regen on her. Okay, it's good to know. Like, I have no reason to put her on an attack piece, especially if you're running hormone punk as the other 2-piece set. Yeah, 50% is the bare minimum for ER. Yeah. Yep, but good to know. So, easy, very, very easy conclusions for this lab session. And it was very quick. Bashful Demon, if you're not going for her signature light cone, I would test her signature light cone if I had it, but I'm not putting the polychromes into that. But for everybody who doesn't want to pull for her W engine, Bashful Demon is far and away the best and the most comfy. Weeping Cradle definitely does some good, has a good damage ceiling, and if you're on a team that's trying to swap as quick as possible, as many times as possible, yes. 1,000 times yes. That's what you want to do. Because she's going to hit enough times. She's going to run out of energy real quick, but she'll hit enough times to keep that buff up. But for longer teams, like my Yanagi Haramasa team, that drop off comes quick. You'll be lucky to have that buff the entire time for Haramasa's dash attacks. You will definitely not get it on the second round of dash attacks. So if you play Haramasa where you only do 1 round of dash attacks before you're swapping him out, all right, fair game. This is definitely going to be a good set for you. And as far as attributes for her on her disc sets, you don't need the 2-piece energy regen set. I don't think that's necessary. But you do need it on the 6th slot. She will not generate enough. At first I was like, man, there wasn't a lot of difference between the energy regen 2-piece set and the non-energy regen 2-piece set. I'm like, maybe she just generates a lot of energy. And then when I took the energy regen off the 6 slot, it was noticeable. It was very noticeable. You were losing stacks quickly. Even on that Haramasa Yanagi team where there's a lot of field time for both of them, those stacks were burning. Those were burning through. 12-second cooldown for the buff is definitely comfy. Yeah, it really is. So I would say, in conclusion, Bashful Demon, ER 6 slot, 2-piece set, you don't need energy regen. And putting Hormone Punk on her makes it so it's easy to get to that 3400 attack, especially if you're not using a 5 or a S rank W engine. So those are the conclusions for this lab session. Very quick lab session, but very informative. I hope all of you enjoyed that. Any questions, leave them in the comments below. It's Invader Coda, ending communications in the Astralab.